costume designer, we are of course, instantly sharing what our approaches are, what our feelings of the color and authenticity and historical accuracy and all of that stuff. And Mary had actually just come off of True Grit, so she had a huge foundation of research already done.
You do your research and then you know everything. And by learning about it and researching it helps inform your design, because there's certain technical things that you need to know. It was a combination of being true to the time period, being true to the story, and also being flattering and like serving the story. Like that's to me is the most important part of my job, is how do the costumes serve the story.
The more authentic it is, the easier the acting is. This is the kind of material they wore, this is the kind of feeling they had. It's probably why, because I'm all dressed in wool, that, you know, that laconic character comes out, because you just can't move real fast.
Aside from getting the cut in an accurate fashion and using the right kind of fabric, the aging is hugely important on a Western, because it doesn't look good unless you age it right.
She is all about details. You know, she just takes the fabrics and sometimes like painted it or makes the graphics. I don't know, she does so much work behind every single costume.
The color palette of the movie, it felt like it should be a faded, dusty, sort of a desaturation of color. So there are greens in the movie, but they're really desaturated. There's a lot of browns, because for men's clothing was available in gray, black, and brown. That's pretty much it. And all of the clothing was made out of wool, except for their shirts. They didn't have cotton vaqueros, even though it was in Mexico, they made them out of wool. And the women were wearing cotton, but they had undergarments. Like they had to have a corset on, and we made all the background wear corsets because it helped them have the right kind of posture, but also gave them the right silhouette, because in those days it was all about having a small waist. I'm a stickler for details like that.